It's Brian Holloway, Pro Football Revealed. Listen, I'm going to take you into some of the secret strategies of some of the greatest teams when you're playing in the great contest. Look, you are days away from the Super Bowl. Literally, in just a few hours, this outcome of this big fight is going to determine who goes to the Super Bowl. The stakes are extremely high. There is so much pressure, there's so much intensity in this period that you have to find a way to be able to break through your opponent. Remember I told you yesterday, you don't want strength versus strength. You want to be able to create a weakness. What I'm going to show you is how a team will hypnotize their opponent and put them in a trance and take them out of their game. I know that sounds bizarre, but if you can get them in a trance, you can stun them in this trance, but you don't do it by punching them. Some teams, the more you punch them, the more you attack, the stronger they get. They respond with that emotion and intensity. But if you could take the game and slow it way down, it creates a sense of, it's a lull, and all that intensity starts to diffuse. And when that diffuses, you can start taking a team apart. How are you going to see that happen this weekend? Okay. Number one, watch this. You don't want to pound, because the pounding incites the other team, and it awakens the playmaker. How do you hypnotize them? There's a series of plays and strategies you use to very slowly take the pace of the game way down. It's like the rope-a-dope. You're going to tell me you can actually put a team to sleep? There's a series of plays. You can actually have the whole team on the other side, just like it's almost like some exhaustion just overcomes them, okay, as you chip the ball down the field. And when you get them in a trance, they start losing a perspective in time and space. When they lose a perspective, they think they have more time left on the clock. You saw that happen with Manning. He thought he had more time left on the clock. He's chewing up the clock in his offensive plays calls. It didn't even make sense. He needed to be throwing strikes. You saw that in Tom Brady. You saw him chewing up the clock with using the running attack when he should be shooting the ball down the field. Okay, so you can literally put them in a trance and take the game right away from them, okay? It's a strategy. It is a psychological warfare strategy. And how is that going to look? Watch this. Aaron Rodgers is on this precision thing. Now, you don't have to sit there and go out throwing the deep balls yet. You don't want to do that. In fact, the only deep balls you want to throw are the deep balls to get the pass interference. Does that make sense? Okay, throwing this ball is a low-risk play with a high potential result. It's a strategy. You're going to see that. But here's how it's going to look. Okay, Aaron Rodgers, short pass. You got Jennings. Short pass. Driver. Jones. Nelson. And your running back Starks there. Okay? Give him the ball. Short pass. 4 yards here. 5 yards. 3 yards. 2 yards. 5 yards. 6 yards. 3 yards. 5 yards. 7 yards, 2 yards, 1 yard, and the other teams have a trance. And then boom, strike, boom, strike, boom, strike, boom, strike. And that's what you're going to see on the field. It's psychological warfare. It is something that's tactical, real low-key approach. It's a low-profile approach. It's the style of the whole organization all the way from the top. And look, that's a telltale sign. My buddy Mark Murphy, who's the CEO who played at the Redskins, he was part of the executive council when I was with the Players Association. I know his style. It is so low-key, but he'll come in with that feather and they'll cut your throat. That's how I'm calling that.